Hey everybody, it's Tarina. How are you guys today? I am in tonight, I guess, because it's 7 o'clock at night. I am in an event called Strawberries and Lemons, and it is over on the Creative Network or the Crafters Network. Sorry, I was trying to read and do at the same time. Let me turn that down. If you're here, make sure you say hello. Let's see. Let's see if I'm live. Make sure that I'm live. Oh, I don't know what's going on. Yeah, this is so funny. If you guys are here, say hello. I would love to see that you're here. I have a fun project for you guys today. I don't see anything right now. Let's see. Hi, Victoria. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate you so much for saying so I can see that somebody sees me. I have a fun project. I hope it's a fun project, but we uh, are going to make a like a jam jar wall hanger or door hanger or something like that. I'm so glad you're here. I don't know. I don't know if my Wi-Fi is acting funny. It says I'm connected, so I don't know. I have no idea. Anyway, if you can sprinkle me out, I would appreciate it so much. Let's see. Hi, Jen. How are you? Thanks, my friend. Before me was Nicole at Sparkle Junkie, and she was making some really cute faux food stuff. She made this really cute lemonade, strawberry lemonade cup. It was darling. I'm thinking I need to have some faux food in my decor. It was so cute. But I'm gonna flip you guys around here so you guys can still see me. Hello, but I wanted to show you guys what we're working on. So I just grabbed some transfers. This is last month's club transfer that I want to use. But we're not going to use the whole thing. We're going to use the strawberries. We're going to use a couple other things. And then I didn't know whether I was going to use this big dot pattern or the small dot pattern, but we're going to kind of see where we go and whatever works. I'm still not getting any connection on my iPad's being funny tonight. So we're just going to toss it away. Not away, but put it away. Sorry. Sorry. When you have things, planned and then it doesn't go quite as you planned, you're like, oh. And I normally don't go live this late at night. I grabbed this. I have like all these ideas going through my head, you guys, and we're gonna see what sticks. Okay. Let me grab a piece of cardboard, put it under my piece, and then we're gonna paint. I thought about painting, but I have a whole hour to be with you guys. Thanks so much. Thank you guys so much for being here, and thank you so much. I appreciate you telling me that you can hear me because I was having some technical difficulties earlier this week, and I don't know what the heck was going on. So I appreciate that. Hi, Lisa. How are you guys? Again, if you guys are here, make sure that you're following not just me, but all three of the groups that we have this event in. Make sure that you guys are following all of them, and then all of the creators. Make sure you're following us because we do this all the time. This is what we do. We go now. I know for me personally, I go live about 5 times a week, and it just helps us out when you guys follow us. Even though you might see us, make sure you just click that follow because that really does help us. And then when we go live, you get notified. So I'm using peony, whatever you want to say. However you say it, that's what I'm using. Chalk paste. If you want to use paint, that's totally fine too. Now I have a strawberry t-shirt and I was going to wear it, but then I'm like, so I wore pink. because I'm doing my project today is the theme strawberries. So I'm going to make it look like a jam jar. And I've been in and out all day. My daughter-in-law, we're going to have they got married in November, but we didn't have like a wedding. And so we're going to have like a reception for them this summer. And so we went and got some, we're making all of the bouquets, the boutonnieres, because that's what we do, right? We're creators, so we make all the things. All right, I'm gonna dry this so I can put down another layer. Okay. Now, if you think you got good coverage with one layer, then that's totally fine. Now I'm using distilled water just to kind of thin out my paste a little bit so I can paint with it. Craft and Sweets. Hi, thanks so much for being here. It's like your thing is there. You're Carrie. Welcome, Carrie. Thank you so much. This is peony. I just think it's such a pretty color. It's a pretty pink. Um, so another thing I was going to say to you guys, um, make sure that you follow the creators. Like I said, I tried going today. I watched, like I said, we were out shopping and getting flowers. We're using silk flowers, and so in between shopping for all the things that we needed, I was watching all of the creators, and whoever I wasn't already following, I made sure that I clicked that follow. So, and if I missed anybody, then I will go back and make sure that I'm following everybody. Another thing too, it's not just today, it's also tomorrow, starting bright and early. I don't know what it is Eastern time, but because I'm in California, and so I like right now it's 7 o'clock my time. So that means East Coast time, it's 10 o'clock. I'm sorry, I'm going to turn this on really quick, okay? Oh, and then Victoria just also said something really good to remind you guys. Make sure you're in those groups as well. I posted the links to all three of the groups. They share all the lives into the group, so if you won't miss anything if you're following along. You'll get notification. Now I'm using some surface wax because I want to be able to make sure that the paste doesn't get lifted when I use a transfer on this. And it protects the paste or paint, and then it also protects my transfer. Okay. Brenda, what's the name of your business page? Brenda's on tomorrow. Yeah, it's a fun event. I'm excited. Everybody, all of the things I'm like, oh, I need to make that, and I need to make that. I actually had seen something that I made something similar to. It was a porch board, and it was a lemonade porch board. I did that lemonade porch board a couple of years ago or last year, something like that. Make sure that when you're buffing your wax that it's nice and smooth when to the touch. You don't want it to go. You don't want that sticky feeling. Okay. Hi, Miss Nicole. I was just saying, so cute. Oh yes. Bees so crafty. I follow you, Brenda. I already follow you. Um, that cup you made was so cute. I'm like, man, that looks good enough to drink. Like it looked. Now I have a question for you, Nicole. If you're still here, is that something just for faux to look at, or would you actually use that cup? Because I thought it was so cute, but I'm like, I wouldn't want to use that as a real like to drink out of because it's so pretty. All right, now this transfer is an older one. It was from a couple years ago, medium polka dot, and so I'm just going to put this over this, and we're going to use candy apple on top of this. And so this is just or sorry, no, I've got cherry, not candy apple. I like this cherry color. You can use candy apple, but I like this cherry. Such and I matched it to this. This kind of looks like that. This is going to be the top. I was thinking I might paint this, but I wanted it to be fabric. I thought it'd be really cute. All right, let me grab a squeegee. Okay. We're just going to squeegee this on. And just make sure that you cover all of the screen that's on your project. Excess goes back in the container. Just trying to get a couple down here. Perfect. Put that aside in my little tray. Like I said, this is cherry. All right, pull that up. Oh, that's so cute. Look at that, so cute, you guys. All right, I'm going to stick this on the backer sheet, and then we'll wash this off. Our stencils are reusable about 8 to 10 times, if not more. It just depends on how well you take care of them. I have some from 8 years ago that I still use. All right, I'm going to dry this real quick. Hi, Miss Penny. I might use it. Just have to see. Let me know because I thought it was really. I was showing my daughter-in-law. I'm like, oh my gosh, look what she's making. It's so cute. But I'm like, oh, I'd be afraid. How would I wash? That's what I was saying to her. And I don't know if you guys notice. I don't know if you guys can even see behind me, but I've got all my strawberry stuff still up. All right. So I'm just going to set that aside for a minute. And then I'm going to grab out. Now, this transfer, you guys, this was last month's club transfer. And I made so many projects with it. But we are going to do another project with it because it's so stinking cute. All right, so I'm going to grab that cherry paste again. Sorry, I heard my timer go off for dinner. All right, that aside. So we're going to do 2 layers here. So we're going to start with the red right here. This cherry color. And this is a multi-tool. And it's just nice to get into the little nooks and crannies, little tight areas. Okay. Now, you never want your paste to dry in your screen. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull this up just like that and then put it back down. Yeah, so Nicole, make sure you tell me if that worked or not. because we're always looking for things to make. And I haven't really tried the faux stuff. Um, I know it's real popular, but I just thought it was so cute. And if it was usable, that's even better. Hey Penny, what are you guys doing today? How's the weather in Utah? It was kind of dreary here today, but we didn't care because we were shopping. Okay, all right, let me wipe that off. Hi, Jeanette from Arkansas. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys sprinkling me out. That makes me very happy. All right, now I'm going to use Meadow, which is this really pretty, like Kelly green. And I'm just using some chalk suede paper. It's you could use watercolor paper, whatever, but this is actually Chocatour's like cardstock. I love it. And again, this is called paste and peel. So as you as you finish an area, you want to I didn't lay that down well enough. That's okay because we're going to be doing a fussy cut technique anyway, so it doesn't matter. All right. So as you paste an area, you pull it up so that it doesn't dry in the screen. Okay, so let's pull that up. Now, that's cute. I'm gonna set this on the backer sheet real quick. Put that on a tray, a lid. I'm gonna get my heat tool out and dry this real quick. So my little granddaughter, she lives in Utah, and that girl thinks it's summertime. She's walking around in just her diaper and nothing else, and out in the sunshine. She's so funny. Eating her ice cream. By the way, I have to point that out. She's eating her ice cream out in the sunshine in Utah. All right, so now there's these little black speckles that I want to put on. You can make them however you want, but I'm going to make them black. This is dried. When you use a heat tool, it dries pretty quick. So I'm just going to put a little bit of wax on top, just again to protect the paste here. That's it. Okay, got another squeegee. Got my black paste this time. Oh, Jeanette, thank you so much. I appreciate that. I really do. All right, so now we're going to take, and like I said, I do go live. I try to go live Monday through Friday, 11 a.m., but you can always watch the replay. That's 11 a.m. Pacific time. I'm in California, like I said. Okay, pull that up. That's cute. You guys see that okay? Isn't that cute? I love that. Hello, my sweet friend. When I saw you today, Mary Lou, I'm like, I know her. She's my friend. You did such a great job. I loved it. Oh, let me dry that. I don't want to mess up my red or my black. And your blouse was so pretty, and your project was adorable. Oh, there goes. It keeps falling off my shelf. It wasn't up there. I wasn't it wasn't there originally, but I don't know if you guys saw it, but my little pennant banner fell. Keeps falling off. All right. Let me set this aside real quick. We're going to use this again. But look how cute those are. Do you see that? Those are cute. Oh, thanks, Victoria. Hi, Sandy. How are you, friend? Okay, I'm going to dry this real quick. Okay. Doesn't take a lot, really, at all. All right, so we're going to fussy cut these. And if you guys don't know what fussy cut is, it just means that you're cutting around the image, leaving just a little bit of an edge around it. And it's basically you're creating your own like embellishment. Okay. So let's see if I want to make sure you guys can see this. So if you don't have a fancy cutting machine, never fear. You don't need a fancy cutting machine because this is what we did before the fancy cutting machines. We used to make our own embellishments by just putting stickers on paper and then cutting out around them. And we call it fussy cutting or like a little drawing or whatever. It takes a minute, but you know what? The outcome is so worth it. And it gives your project some dimension. So that's what I love about them, about doing this. See? How cute is that? Okay, let's do the next one. And like I said, when I put that back down and I didn't push it down hard enough, it bled. But you know what? Because we're fussy cutting, it doesn't even matter. You're not even going to really see it. I'm going to make sure you guys can see okay. Does anybody have any fun plans for Mother's Day? We're just kind of hanging out here. We're going to go to church, and then my son and daughter-in-law that live closest to us, they're going to come out. We're going to have dinner, which will be nice. Since my mom and my grandma have passed, we just don't get together. We used to get together when my kids were little with my mom and my grandma, my aunt, all of them. So cute, huh? What do you guys think? It's really cute. All right, let me put this. Oh, we'll probably use this in a second. Let me throw this in the trash. All right. Oh, I need a drink. All righty. I'm going to set those to the side, grab my thing again. And then what I wanted to do is strawberries isn't going to fit on here, as you can see that. I wish it was a little smaller, but I thought I would put fresh across here. I don't know yet. We're going to see. I just don't want it to be too much, but I'm going to set these aside and I'm going to show you my vision. And then you can tell me yay or nay if you think it's crazy. But I thought I would do this. We're gonna cut it. But how cute is that? Like I thought this would be cute right here as the lid. Now, this is my thought. I was going to tear it to give it a rough edge, or do you think the finished edge would be better? Thank you, Jeanette. Yeah, it's been nice in Utah. It's so they don't live too far from where you live, Penny. I'm gonna set that to the side. I just don't want my black to dry out. I'm really thinking now. I can try it. I can try it and then just save the another finished edge. So I think what we're gonna do. Let me move this out of the way. I don't need this anymore. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna try it. We're gonna tear it. Okay. Do you like that? Do you like the torn edge? Can you even tell? I would do torn. See, and I think I like the torn. So I'm kind of with you. All right. So let me just give myself enough. I've had this. This is probably a towel of some sort, but I've had it in my fabric bin for quite a long time. Like, what do I have on my shirt? I feel like I had paste or something on my shirt. All right. I like that torn look. Yeah. Okay. So before I forget to do this, I'm going to ink the edge around the edge. I'm just using these distress inkers. You guys, you know how I love my distress inkers. So I'm just going to go around the edge, kind of just zhuzh it up a little bit. This carries over from my scrapbooking days. I'm going to move that out of the way. Now, I don't want it too, but I don't want it too long, but I want it long enough. So I'm gonna fold it over, and then I'm gonna trim. Okay. Ooh, you know what I didn't grab, you guys? I don't know if this is gonna make a difference. I'm gonna grab some filler. You guys, I'm so sorry. Grab some. Oh, I don't even have any polyfill. Oh, there it is. I thought I grabbed it out and I didn't see it. But I need some polyfill. Oh, sorry. But I thought I would do this and put a little bit of polyfill right here. Doesn't have to be a lot, right? But I just kind of want it to be a little puffy. Okay. Does that make sense? See how cute that would be? Do you even see that? Okay. All right. I'm a little bit of a hot mess. Okay, I'm going to take my dangerous Ryobi. Come on. Come on. I've had you heating up. Why aren't you hot? Breath, breathe, breathe. Oh, good. I'm glad you guys agree with me. Come on. Come on. I'm telling you, this thing is temperamental at best. It burns me when it's mad at me. It's like a cat, I swear. It has its own temperament. Okay, so I'm just going to put a little bit of hot glue down. Yes, Victoria knows. See, there's still my scar there. Scar there. Victoria knows. Penny knows. They know my woe story with my stupid hot glue gun. All right, so let me flip this over. Okay. Come on. Come on now, you little thing. There we go. It's a little better. All right. This time I'm going to grab because I don't want to burn my hand. I keep wanting to see if it's going to be okay. It's good. That looks so good. Okay. All right. And I kind of want to loosely, I don't really want to make it too tight because I want it to be kind of like bunchy, I guess. Is that even a word? How am I going to do this? Do I want to glue the sides? All right, we're just going to take a piece of twine. We're going to just see how this is going to work. And then we'll figure out how to glue it down. So do you get my vision? Are you seeing it? Are you seeing the vision? Okay, I'm just going to tie this in a bow. Okay, and then we're going to kind of fuss with it on the back. So are you guys getting what I'm throwing down here? Hello, how are you? Gesso and Ink Creations. Hi. Oh, that's Linda. Okay. So are you getting what I'm putting down here? Okay. So I'm going to actually glue a little bit here. The back doesn't have to be pretty. See, that's what it does. It likes to just drip. This machine is brutal. Okay. I think I'm just going to put a little bit right there too, just because it's kind of puckery. I'm being really careful. You guys know me and me burning myself. Okay, always going to stick some in here to hold it, and then right here to hold it. I love using my multi-tools because the hot glue will come right off of it once it's cooled. Okay, let's flip this over and see. Oh yeah, that looks really cute, you guys. That's so cute. Okay. So what we're going to do is over on this side, I am now for real going to tie it in a double knot. And I'm going to stick just the teeniest bit of hot glue underneath here, just to kind of keep it down, held in place. Kind of give it a little bit of a pucker. And we are, of course, going to make a messy bow. Okay. What do you guys think so far? It's cute, right? So excited. And I love the torn edge. I think that was perfect, you guys. All right. So now let's see where we're going to put these guys. Now, do you guys think I should put, I was thinking really, I think fresh in black right across that, just to give it something else. Do you see that? Where it says fresh? I just think it'll give him it'll give it something else. Okay. Get the black. Oh, good. I'm so glad. I'm so glad you guys like it. All right. So I'm going to take this guy. All right. Oh, that's so cute. It's always nice when something in your brain matches what you think it's going to be and it actually comes out. Okay, let me grab this. Right. Now, what are your thoughts? So I have this. I was going to put something under here. In fact, that reminds me, I'm going to grab I just grabbed some wood at Dollar Tree, like these little wood rounds, little wood discs. And I like to use them on just to pop things up. You could use pop dots or whatever, but I love these little round discs. And I'll stick them behind something and it just pops it up. So like that. It just gives it a little more dimension. This is my stick fast glue. I love this stuff. Just takes a few minutes. But what do you guys think about adding the 25 cents a pint on that at the bottom? What do you guys think? Do you think that looks good? What do you think? What are your thoughts, my friends, at the bottom? I thought it would be really cute. So let's just do it. Let me stand up and make sure I've got it straight. 25 cents a pint. Okay, yes, do it. You got it. We're doing it. Okay, grab some there. Yes. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. You guys, I'm so excited. All right. Let me try that, and then we will glue our strawberries down. Okay. All right. So that one's going to go there. This one's going to go here. I'm going to add a dot of my stick fast and a dot of hot glue. Okay. Dot of stick fast and a dot of hot glue. Oh my gosh, you guys, so cute. Okay, now we are going to work on a messy bow. Oh, I just want to look at this. It's just so stinking cute, you guys. Look at how cute that is. Thank you. Thank you guys so much. I think that's just, again, exactly how I had it in my brain. It's nice when things like that work out. Okay, so let me grab a chenille stick right here. And we are going to grab, I do have some fibers that I had, some different textures. We're just going to cut a bunch. This is probably 5 inches, 5, 6 inches. We're just going to crisscross. I've got, you guys, I've got so much ribbon. Let's see. Some white. And my messy bows, I generally have 6 to 8 different pieces to it to make it look really full. And you never want to make them too short. You want to make them long enough that you can trim them down. Okay, just had a pin. Where'd it go? I would lose my head if it was not attached to me. So we'll find it when I'm done, obviously. And let's grab this green. I don't want a ton of green in it just because I just want a little bit of green. It's not the main focus color. Just remember you can trim more, you can't add extra, if that makes sense. Okay. Let's see. I like this one. I just grabbed a bunch of colors off of my wall. Excuse me. All right. Let's do this spread. Different patterns, different textures. Just add them all in. And we're just crisscrossing. Oh, thank you guys. Thank you so much. All right, so let's do green. I'm trying to keep like the pattern. Isn't this a fun one? This fuzzy stuff. Again, it just gives a different texture. Some of these ribbons I've had for 15 years or more. Let's see, so green. Let's do white. This one's cute. Look at that. Oh, you know what? I have this white over here. It's a little bit bigger. I might want to use that instead. Try to use the thicker, bigger to the back. Okay. We've got that. So white, red, white, pink. Oh, we need pink. Pink, pink, pink. Here's a good pink. Can't believe I'm almost out of this one. And then I know I grabbed a lot that I wasn't probably going to use. Red. And I think I'm going to do these red. I'm just going to throw these in here just because we're getting down. Red, white, white, red. I might add another pink to it that maybe duplicate it. I'll just use this one again. Sometimes when they're smaller, I'll use them twice. Okay, set everything else aside. Pink. All right. So now the crisscross, we're going to grab that in the center. Squeeze it in the center. Flip it over. And twist. You can use a zip tie if you want. You can use whatever you want to tie it together. Totally up to you. Doesn't look like much while it's kind of just there until we fluff it up. Okay, I'm going to trim that. Bring this back. Okay, and I'm going to put a little dot of glue right there. And just stick that in the center, just like that. Oh my gosh, you guys. Thank you, Patty. So cute. Okay. So I'm going to come and bring that twine up the center. Okay. Now I've got this little like cute button thing, which I thought I would put in there. And then we'll trim that bow up. How much time do I have? I have like 10 minutes left. All right. I don't know that I think I'm just going to leave it natural and not paint it. But I am going to put a little bit of stick fast and a little bit of hot glue. Being careful. Put that down. Oh, thanks so much, Victoria. Yeah, I love making a messy bow. It's one of my favorites too. All right. So let's start trimming. I've got a few minutes. Normally I'm running out of time. So let's just kind of trim. Kind of floof. Okay. Again, remember you can't, I'm not going to do dovetails. I'm just going to kind of do it at an angle. Remember, you can always take off more. You can't add more. So sometimes I'll cut them long. And then go back and trim up some more. Okay, what are you guys thinking so far? I'm so excited. Like, I know I have another one of those somewhere. Pretty, pretty. Here's a little tip too, is if you feel like your ribbon isn't like standing up enough, you can always come in here and add like a little hot glue. And like I'm just going to show you, add a little hot glue kind of at that base. And when it dries, it kind of gives it like some texture, some fullness. Okay. It also helps hold some of your ribbon pieces in place. Trim it a little bit. But does that, look how cute that is. So this is the trimmed so far, and that's the untrimmed. So you can see the difference. How cute that is. All right. I'm just going to keep trimming. And like I said, work your way backwards to forwards. Okay. Trim, trim, trim. Give it a little haircut. And then also, once I have this hung up, I can also take a look at it and see. I feel like I'm missing a piece. Where did it go? It's hiding somewhere. I know it's in here. There it is. There we go. So like this is going to be one that I'll probably glue down right here just because it wants to hide. So go to the base. And then it'll start popping up. Okay. You guys, what do you think? There we go. So cute. I think I need to move that one too. And cut that one at an angle. This one needs to be cut a little bit more. A little bit more. That one too. And that one. See, this is what I'm saying. You can sit here and you can see as you're going if you need to cut more. All right. I think I'm going to leave it alone until I get it up on the wall. What do you think? It's cute. Isn't that darling? All right, you guys. I'll add like a little hanger on the back. Let me go here so you guys can see. Look at that. It's so cute. What do you think? I know I'm just a few minutes early, but I'm the last person today. So, but I want you to make sure that you go over to the three groups that I have linked in my description and make sure that you follow the groups. Watch tomorrow. There's going to be another bunch of amazing creators all day long tomorrow. So I can't wait to see all that they've got planned for us. But what do you guys think? Wow, what about that bow, man? Oh, so cute. Make sure you guys are following along. Like I said, I do go live about 5 days a week, and I would love to have you follow along with my journey as well as all the other creators in the event. Um, Honestly, I didn't have a keyword because I'm in an event, but thank you. Um, Thank you so much, Jeanette. Thank you. This is last month's club transfer. So if you've got the transfer already, you can make this. I got this cut out. Probably it's been in my stash, you guys. And this is just what I was thinking I wanted to make with it. So perfect timing. You guys, thank you so much for being here today. And thank you for all the creators in today's event. Thank you for Jennifer. Thank you so much for hosting us and doing all the hard stuff. So, again, if you guys aren't already following me, make sure you follow along. And this has been Tarina with Create with Tree. That's me. I'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.